One of the issues that I felt like in school, obviously this is known, that they didn't teach us enough about money. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ariana and you guys are now on the Minds of Ariana Janae YouTube channel. On this channel, I talk about money, beauty, lifestyle, anything about personal development and just enhancing your life. So if you guys are into all of that, make sure you guys subscribe down below. Don't forget to like this video as well, just in case there's anything in this video that makes you want to join the family, okay? So in this video, I wanted to talk to you guys about the update on the $20 money savings challenge. I've done it for about 5 weeks now. So I'll let you guys see how much money I actually have built up and saved for this challenge. Also, in this video, I actually wanted to talk to you guys about money in general and just give you guys some perspectives on how I think about money, and it might help you guys think about it a little bit differently as well. So stay tuned for that. So as you guys know, I'm only 26 years old. I was born and raised in South Central Los Angeles, so it wasn't a rich area. You know, I wasn't born into money. I wasn't born wealthy, but I had a foundation set from my parents who taught me from a young age everything about money that I know today. So one of the main things I want people to understand is that it doesn't matter what age you are, anybody can start a financial journey towards how much money they want to save, how much money they want to invest. One of the issues that I felt like in school, obviously this is known, that they didn't teach us enough about money. I feel so blessed to be able to have two people in my life, my parents, who taught me stuff about money that I know I would not have learned in school, and I don't know where I would have learned it. The only way we learn about finances and anything in that area is only if we take personal finance classes or go into financing or start working at a bank. What I do know is that there wasn't enough information taught to us. So a lot of people are floating through life. What I mean by floating through life is that we are just living paycheck to paycheck, and that's not fun. That's not cute. That's not healthy for us because it brings on more stress when you know that your check is only going to depend on if you clock in, if you put in that labor. And that's how our minds have been since birth, because we knew to go to school, get good grades, go to college, get a degree, and start working at a really good job, get some good benefits. Do they have benefits? And then start your 401k so you can retire at 65 and start living your life. The rat race is huge right now. Everybody is running towards the money, but none of us have money on our back, right? We run it, but the backpack empty because all we're doing is losing all the money while we're trying to chase more, and it doesn't make any sense. You have to be able to tell yourself, in order for me to gain wealth, in order for me not to work at this 9 to 5 anymore, in order for me to live the life that I've always wanted, in order for me to be able to live a dream lifestyle, I need to put in some type of work for my money right now. How much money do you have to your name? How much money do you say that you're worth? Because how much money you're worth is how much you actually have to your name. So if you only have $10 in the bank, you're only worth $10 right now. And obviously that doesn't mean that you're worth that. Obviously, like, that's not your worth as a person, but that's your financial worth. That's how we calculate how much money people are worth. We say Jay-Z, Beyonce, they're worth 100 billion. That's crazy, right? But they're worth 100 billion, right? That's how much they have. That's how much they worth. That's their net worth. What is your net worth? You got to ask yourself that, because if you really want to become a part of the 1% in the world or the 5% in the world, you got to do something now that's not going to be the same as what you've done before in your past. If you're only working a job and you're not trying to do anything else on the side, if you're not trying to dive into any passion, and you say,
well, I don't know what my passion is,
then you have to start saying, let me try out some things. Let me go and try out some things that I actually like, and then maybe I actually have a passion for that. But you'll never know if you never try. The rat race is something that keeps us running around that wheel constantly, and we're never getting off. Never getting off to go see what the world has to offer for us. There are so many ways to make money, so many ways to save money, so many ways to generate more money. It's insane. We have to take what year we're in, 2021, and run with it. If you're still alive, if you're looking at this video, if you have the time to look at this video, if you have a cell phone that you're looking at this video on, if you're looking at this video on a computer, it doesn't matter what you have. You gotta realize I have something that can help me make more money. The reason why people are scared to dive into things that I've realized is that the cost of money, how much I have to put into it, the work, the labor, the time I have to sacrifice for it. If you really want to be rich and wealthy, you have to start thinking like you're rich and wealthy. One of the ways is to actually have money, because you can't become rich and wealthy without having the baseline of having some type of income or some type of money. So I've been doing this $20 money savings challenge is because I know that this challenge can help set a foundation of a mindset that I'm trying to build and create for myself to consistently save money. Consistently save money. That means every paycheck, putting some money in there. Every time I get some type of random money, stimulus check, you know what I'm saying? Put that money in some savings, because one day you might need it. To quickly get into how much I have saved in the box, I'll go ahead and show you guys so you don't think I'm putting anything in. I have some coins in there too, as you can hear, but so I'll go ahead and take it out. We'll go over how much I have saved here, okay? So this is the $20 savings challenge. For some people, this challenge might not be as easy if you have family, if you have kids, but it's also really what you decide to spend your money on in the next 6 months. Anybody can really do this, because my parents are doing it. I have a couple friends that are doing it, and I know other adults that are doing it that also has kids and a life and just extremely busy. But they're trying to make a way financially that they can save their $7,000 within 6 months. I'll show you guys how much I have saved. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $300. Okay, so if you are a part of the $20 money savings challenge, please go ahead and drop some money emojis or put that I'm in the savings challenge with you, Ari. Something to let me know that you guys are in this with me. Because this is extremely fun, and it's nice when you have a community of people that are doing it with you, because it's, you know, when you're saving money, it does get tough. You start to regret it sometimes, because you're looking at that money like, I could definitely use that for something, but you gotta think about that bigger goal. The reason why I want to talk about this stuff is because people are not going to tell you stop working for other people so much and start to dive into your own passion. They're not going to tell you that on your interview. How long do you plan on working here before, you know, you decide to leave us and do something you really want to do with your life? They're not going to ask you that on the interview. Like, you need to be a person where it's like, okay, this is going to be my source of income for my passion. This is going to be my source of income to be able to leave within a couple of years. Don't always expect a job to keep you, and don't always expect to stay at a job forever. And that's the mindset I tell myself, because I'm never going to take the job for granted. You know, the job that I have now, I still work full time. I'm not going to take that for granted. But I'm not going to take myself for granted either for the rest of my life, where it's like, girl, you could do YouTube, you could do hair, you could do makeup, you could do this, you could do that. Find different ways that you're going to be able to make an income while still living your life, because a lot of people feel as though we can't live our lives if we're doing too many things. So either people say, I can't work full time and then try to, you know, grow my passion. What are you doing after work? Well, I gotta have kids, or I go to the gym, I do this, I do that. It's all about sacrifice and time management when it comes to that. If you have a goal of saving $10,000 and then throwing it into an investment for a business that you want to create, or stocks or Forex, whatever you want to invest in, you got to be focused. You got to say, you know what, vacations are going to be on hold until 2022 because we got places we need to go in 2021. So you guys, money is something that I have decided to really take control of, because I don't want my money to control me. I don't want my life to be ran by how much money I have. I want my life to be ran using money that's continuously flowing to me from the work that I put in previously to building residual income. And it doesn't mean continuously doing hard labor in order for me to live the lifestyle that I want. Think about money, even if you're 15 looking at this video. Always understand, money comes and goes every single day. We are consumers, meaning that we consume a lot of what this world has to offer. We buy Netflix subscriptions, we go to buy Jordans from the store, we go to buy makeup, we go to buy food out. Everything is being consumed, but how much are we producing every single day? You can't continuously consume and expect your bank account to rise. That means that cut down on the expenses. Stop going out so much. Stop spending reckless money. Saving money and investing money are the two things that can save you from financial depression. The rat race is not just the 9-to-5 jobs. And a lot of people know about the rat race to be the 9-to-5 grind, going to work for somebody else. It's not that really by itself. It's honestly, the rat race is a combination of, yes, working 9-to-5s and working for somebody else and, working at these jobs that we don't really want to work at, but it's also how we are dealing with our money as a whole, as Americans, as human beings. So I'm going to speak specifically about America. How much money does the average American have in their bank account? Probably less than $3,000. Last time I looked, it was less than $3,000 that every single adult American probably has on average in their savings account. Most people's rent is like at least $1,500-$1,600. Don't matter if the job is taking us so much of our time, we're continuously going to have to go back to that job if we're not changing how we deal with our money now. Something else I wanted to touch on is to let you guys know to always be smart with your money. When I say be smart with your money, it means that you want to be a person where you know how much money you always have, okay? You should never walk around not knowing how much money you have in your bank account. You should always know that. Obviously, you might be not gonna know on the dime, like cent by cent, but you should know something that you have. Look at your bank account every single day. The banks charge you, 1 cent, 2 cents here. Some people might not think that's a lot of money from the bank just charge you randomly for a couple of cents, but why would you even let that slide? Why would you let somebody take money from you without you knowing? Because you want to be a king and a queen that's always going to be on top of their money. You don't want to be like celebrities and a lot of athletes who have people manage their money and they end up going bankrupt, or they end up going super in debt because they let somebody else control their money. They weren't checking it, they weren't being on top of it, so now it's all over the place, right? You don't want to be that person. Becoming a wealthy person means that you have to almost become a business person. You have to become a businesswoman or a businessman. So that means that you got to take care of your business so your business can take care of you. And if you're not taking care of your money's not going to take care of you. Okay? That's literally it. Take care of your money so your money can take care of you. And if you're not going to do that, then you're going to continuously live the rat race lifestyle. And that's not what we want. As a millennial, we don't always get, good things said about us all the time, especially when it comes to money, when it comes to responsibility, all types of stuff. As a millennial, we have to use what we know in our age and in our age group and what we've already created up to 2021 and use it to our advantage. Don't use social media and all this other stuff always just for fun. Realize that you can make money anywhere, anyhow. On YouTube, make some money. Start posting some videos, get yourself monetized, and start getting paid to do something that you love to do. Or, start a business doing something. Obviously, all this stuff takes what? Money. So that means we have to save the money. So make sure, if you guys have not already checked out my video on how to save money, check that out. And also, if you guys are struggling with figuring out fun ways to save money, check out the 5 money saving challenges video that I have posted, and that one can show you guys some different ways to save money. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was more so just like a chit chat, just to chat with you guys and give you guys some perspectives on what I think about money. I don't think that money, is the root of all evil. I don't think it's the root of all happiness. I believe money is just a possession. And so when I start to realize like I'm spending way too much money on things that I don't need, I'm taking money from places where I shouldn't be taking money from, as far as like savings, things like that, I had to start saying, like, if this is the life that I want to live, I'm never going to live the life that I dreamed of. If this is the life that I'm living presently, I'm never going to own a bunch of property. I'm never going to get my own things, like get anything under my name. Being a person that wants so much out of life, you have to do the things necessary now in order for that to happen. You can't be a person that wants this and wants that and always tells people this is your dream, but you're not putting any work for it. So you got to work on yourself, work on your personal development, work on how you are financially, and you're going to get there. All you got to do is really just buckle down and not focus on what you see everybody else doing, because once you see that somebody else is buying a Bentley, somebody's moving out and getting their own apartment, going on a helicopter trip, going on vacation, everybody wants to do that at that point, right? Everybody starts to say, I want to do that, I want to do that, but you can't do it because you're not in that same position. You're not getting yourself to be in that same position. So get your mindset right with your money and your finances, and the world is literally yours. Once you realize that your job is just your source of income, because I have nothing against 9-to-5s. I have nothing against any job. Whether you work at McDonald's, whether you work at, GNC, whether you work at Carl's Jr., it don't matter where you work. You got to be able to take that job just like they taking you. Use that job just like they using you for your time and your labor. And you're going to take that money and you're going to build what you need to build. Then you're going to say deuces to the job after that is paying for everything. So get yourself monetized in something that you love to do. That's going to take you very far. Monetization means that you're going to start getting paid for that. So don't leave the job when you only making $30 a month, or you making $900 a month, and that's not taking care of the rest of your bills and your lifestyle. Leave the job once everything is being paid for by your passion. So I hope this video is helpful to some people. I hope you guys were able to think about some of the things that you guys do with your money, and also just open up your mind to new perspectives on how to think about money and how to think about the jobs, 9-to-5s, this rat race that we're all in, and let's continue to push for wealth. I definitely want my sisters and my brothers to make it up there to the 1%, because that's where I'm headed with the rest of the people that are with me to financial freedom. And let's keep making this bag. Let's make this money. Let's save this money. And let's head into a brand new week of new beginnings. And I pray that you guys all have a blessed week. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you guys want some more juice and gems from your girl, because I'm gonna always come with that. My social media is always down below for you guys to keep up with me on that. I do post different notifications regarding my YouTube channel on my socials. I appreciate you guys so much for helping this channel get to 100 subscribers. Let's keep taking off, and I thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. Have a blessed day.